welcome you to the Greenwoods Kosher Kitchen, where today we're making none other than barley stew with a lot of mushrooms inside. And we know that Jimmy wants it to be glad kosher. So we've got our glad kosher short ribs inside. And we know that he's going to want to eat his favorite meal with none other than his corn rye. And that's really what Greenwoods Kosher Restaurant has been famous for years. But we know you don't want to just talk about food. Maybe you want to talk about the commissioner. For years, Jimmy has been the commissioner of baseball. But somehow his team always wins. We've talked to the fellas in Vegas about it, and there might be a little finagling going on there. So we don't know if it's a kosher commissioner, but a commissioner nonetheless.
We went through raising 3 sons in his various fantasy leagues and consistently lost with all 3, no matter how brilliant the extra talent they brought in to try to deal with the superior knowledge and bookmaking skills of the commissioner.
Question, should we put more barley in the soup?
Always.
Okay, let's put more barley in the soup. But anyway, so you'd like us to answer some questions in honor of Jimmy and Sharon's 65th birthday? Well,
I get to go first because
when did you meet Jim?
I met Jim in either 1955 or 56 when one of my very best friends fell in love with his sister, Kathy, and from that point on, we paid many visits to the Greenwood house, primarily to see Kathy, however, not Jim, in spite of how attractive and delightful he was as a child.
I didn't hear that about him.
You're probably...
Well, when did you hear about Sharon or meet Sharon?
I heard about Sharon when I was, I think, still in college, and I heard that she was a lovely, very nice Jewish girl of the utmost moral standing. And those were the reasons that I never went out with her, as a matter of fact. Those were the disqualifiers. She was both
Sharon
nice
was a
and
lucky
Jewish.
girl then and now. Well, let me ask you another question about Jimmy. I have to write down my question because that's what happens when you're old and you can't remember.
Want me to hold your notes over here?
Yeah, can you hold your notes over here? So what are some of your favorite memories about Jimmy and Sharon?
Before we get into memories, I think when we had our discussion before the camera crews came, and we were trying to find the one word that best describes Jimmy and Sharon, and you came up with miracle, and I came up with...
He's taking my word. He's taking my word.
My
moment.
I'm attributing it to you. You came up with miracle. I came up with incompatible. I think the combination of those two, somewhere on that spectrum, is the perfect description of them. Now,
I came up with the fact that their relationship, their entire relationship, has been nothing short of a miracle.
That's true. And
it just proves that there's a God, which is why we have the Greenwood Kosher Kitchen to celebrate God and the miracle of Jimmy and Sharon's union.
Absolutely.
So some of my favorite memories, because I can't find one. They're all...
I can't find the memory at all.
Have you found the memory?
I can't find the memory. I lost my memory.
We've got baseball memories. We've got Tankaverdi memories. We've got Aspen memories. We've got all kinds of family simplets, bar mitzvahs, weddings. There are just so many wonderful simplets, it's hard to find one memory that can really best describe.
And like I said, I can't find one memory, period.
So, well, let's forget about the memories right now because we don't have a memory. But we've talked about Jimmy and Jimmy's Corner, but now I want to go over to which is Sharon's Corner. When we talk about Sharon, what can we say? She is our heart. She is goodness always. She always has a kind word to say about everyone, which makes me wonder what kind of drugs she did in the 60s.
I don't think she was there. You know, I looked.
She's so nice.
All the dealers I talked to, not one of them knew.
If she wasn't so nice, I'd really not like her. But anyway, you have to love Sharon. Now, you may wonder why there are all these little gift bags here. She always thinks of others. She's always coming over with a kind word or a kind gift or a wonderful flower. Or she's always baking something delicious and dropping it by. No one remembers everyone the way Sharon does. And so I thought that Sharon being the queen of everything, deserve to be honored on this special birthday with all these wonderful attributes of kindness and love and giving and sharing, because Sharon is our heart, and we love her so dearly. And my first memory of Sharon is something I can't remember, but it probably has something to do with meeting her when we first got married through Donna and Ward.
Right.
And then all the
She was probably one of the few that was nice to
me, right.
Right.
And all the wonderful memories of Paul and Zachary and growing up together. That was so special. And then Allison came into our life, and then Karen and Zach came into our life, and Karen and David were friends, and we just celebrated so much wonderful stuff together. So, you're right, she was probably one of the folks that was nice to me. But I have wonderful memories with Sharon, but some of them I can't talk about on film. So, Sharon, you know what they are, and thank you for all the wonderful words and good advice and patience and just all of your love and goodness.
Being such a good example.
Really, really. So Sharon, and then I brought out this little book of books of life's lessons. So if you want to know about life's lessons, all you have to do is call Sharon, and she'll put you on the right track. She won't embarrass you or make fun of you in public, but she'll just tell you what you need to do, and then life is better. And she doesn't charge $300 an hour. So anyway, we love you. We want to wish you the happiest and healthiest birthday. See how the memory just goes. One of the questions. Do we have our questions here? One of the questions is.
For you.
What should you have in your house after age 65? And Steve and I really pondered about this a long time, and we thought the most important product to have in your house after 60.
No, not Viagra.
Not Viagra. No. He's always thinking about this. No, prunes. We thought if you have prunes around the house, it always has a happy and healthy.
Keep you moving forward.
And that everything comes out just the way it should. So we recommend prunes. Another question that the kids wanted us to answer was, what hobby should they pursue? What hobby do you think Jimmy and Sharon should pursue? No, not that hobby. What other hobby should they pursue?
Collecting.
No.
Collecting is good.
Collecting what?
Checks,
Social
dividends. Yeah, collecting is good.
Well, he and I don't think alike, but that comes as no shock to Jimmy and Sharon. No, I think what they should pursue is just living happy and healthy and enjoying one another and their family for many, many more years to come. Now, can we say happy birthday?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. We love you.
Love you both.